Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is High Chieftain Gordorf, and this is my Let's Play in my attempt to backstab Sauron. Now this is early in the campaign still, and I'm just going to leave a very small garrison here, as it's not exactly a very important place for us to hold. In the meantime, Shidun and Khandun have completed construction of various buildings. So here, I am going to go for the roads to increase our income. And as soon as we have funding available, I'll take the blacksmith. In international news, Sauron has called an invasion attempt against Dale. We're not going to bother joining in, primarily because we want the invasion to fail, but also because there's no way we can spare the troops. After a few seconds worth of thinking about it, I have decided on our strategy. We will ignore the two elvish factions, Ilmerdis here, and I think it's the Blue Mountains or Eridlun. Here, let's see, they are the Grey Havens. We'll ignore them, and we'll also ignore the dwarves of Eridlun, who are here. This is because these two factions have quite powerful troops, and when I say quite powerful, I mean, oh dear God, they will slaughter us. So we should set that to build whenever we have the chance. Therefore, I am going to order my second in command, Lagbug, to begin an invasion in this direction, aiming for Fornost, while I take, I believe it's Anithil in this area. This will be a relatively difficult campaign due to the preponderance of rangers in the enemy's forces, who are better in ranged combat and better in melee combat than, well, almost everything we have. So I think that's enough for now. Let's end the turn, shall we? We have been given a diplomatic mission to set up contact with the Galadrim realms for 500 gold coins. If we sell our map information as well, we can get 1,500, which will be quite a nice piece of income. Mordor has joined the invasion. That's that's got more of a chance of succeeding than Umbar. And in the meantime, lots of places have finished building various things. So let's just go through quickly. We'll set the garrison quarters to be produced soon. Here, nothing to do. And there's nothing to do. Okay, do we, yes, oh that's not being produced yet, but hopefully we'll get that soon. So, where are all our troops? And is Lagbug ready? No. I'll say that again, one more time. Is Lagbug ready? Yes. I'm ready to start as soon as you are. Well, actually no, I'm not. I have one unit of halberds. You need to move up and join me, since I apparently threw away my army last battle, and I'm going to need a few more men before I can go in. I can't actually construct any men, but This is going to make me feel so dirty. I'm going to construct a unit of snagger archers. Such a terrible, terrible unit. And orc marauders. And can we get a second unit of warg riders? No, we can't because I'm building the orc marauders. Okay. Take that off. The warg riders are, as has been previously stated, incredibly important for this campaign, since they're our only chance of running down rangers. It is possible to catch rangers out in the open. It's just difficult and you need a lot of units. So I think we'll invade from this direction down here. The place you want to capture, Gordorf, is a tiny fortress here. But we may need more we will need more reinforcements before we can do that. Q stalled, yes. Okay, I think we'll end the turn now. Well, let's hope they actually give us the money, at least. Okay, oh no, we don't want the map information. Single payment of 1,000 gold of coins, please. There we go. Yes, come on, hand it over.
Possibly a mistake, but we'll accept.
It's not a mistake. It's 1,000 gold coin, that's nothing. This is a mistake. Oh, we don't have. Oh, of course, because we're allied with. Oh, okay, so we can't do an alliance with them. Never mind. Okay, we'll send him south as well. There's more factions to go. More factions to sell stuff to, and let's see. Ladbug is almost ready to get started. Although it does look like Fornost is, well, to say it's defended would be a slight overestimation of the forces there. Well, that is good. I'm not going to complain. I believe the saying is, never interrupt your enemy while he's making a mistake. So, Ladbug will go next turn, and I will start moving my forces into a position this turn. I think, oh no, just about can't get them all together. Okay. Right. In terms of unit production, well, we have more warg riders to move up. And down here, we will go for that unit and the fellas, some more orc fellas, just to reinforce here. We want to ward off any attacks from Elmadis. We don't need a huge amount of units here to do that, just enough to scare the AI a little. I think that is everything. So let's end the turn, and Ladbug can do the next turn. Okay then, I think I'm finally ready to go. To you, and you. And I'll take you as well. Hopefully, Athelin, once we've captured here, won't really be a frontline province anymore, so we won't need a huge garrison. And hopefully these 6 units will be enough to capture Fornost. It looks that way, but you can never tell. Remember, there is a script that will give additional units to the enemy. And in some cases, these additional garrison units will will be, well, scarily powerful. You should see the ones the elves have.
We have completed an objective.
Meanwhile, Gordorf is, let's see, 2 turns away from laying siege here. And I think that is all for this turn. It looks like Chieftain Ladbug has a new adoption person. He's loyal, otherwise he's not that good. Oh, and we have a stupid mission to reinforce here with 4 extra units. We don't need to bother with that. Famsburg has been besieged again, although they seem to have rather large garrisons, so I suspect they'll be able to hold. And Karanjas is yet again under siege. People are at war, etc., etc. Who cares? Kandun. Okay, I'm going to just check to see if Litash... Okay, it's begun construction of the practice range, which is good. So we will begin that. Let's see. Marauders and Nadbug. Well, he might make a decent governor one day, so he can head over to Litash. And the Warg Riders. Oh, I thought we would produce. Oh no, we weren't. We had already produced them. Okay, Radsmuds is Tashidan, since he has some good traits. And it looks like the Dunedain are here for Ladbug. Oh, I'm not on screen. Oh, there we are. Okay. Right. So I'm going to continue moving up. There we go. Oh wait, no, that's the enemy. Oh, what am I doing? Oh dear. Okay, I should have scouted off better. Actually, that's a unit of... That's a unit of local archers and 1 other unit. So I think the Warg Riders, if they're both ranged units, the Warg Riders can kill them both. If it's a close combat unit, the Halberders can take on... Or is it Halberd? These dudes can take on the close combat unit whilst the Warg Riders kill the archers and then flank the close combat unit. And as we can clearly see, there's not much here. So hopefully that will fall quite quickly. Anyway, Ladbug, I believe it's time for our first battle with the Dunedain. Unless they run away. Okay, we could leave them, in which case they'd retreat back to Fornost and we'd have to kill them there. Or we can kill them here. So Ladbug, you know what to do. Yes, I know what to do. Let's take a look at the enemy, shall we? Now, there were 2 units, so there's probably one hiding right here. That means Rangers. And the Dunedain Wardens, despite their otherwise quite impressive stats, aren't in large enough numbers to really pose a threat. The Rangers, however, are a fantastic unit, wherever they are. So always be careful for a group of 4 or 5 Rangers that will absolutely slaughter an Orc army. We have our own archers, with the highly impressive missile attack of 1, which is only outdone by their defense of 2. These elite goblins are here to serve as, movable cover for the rest of our units. Wait, there was Rangers with this army. I could have sworn this was 2 units, with 1 left behind. But if there was Rangers, then they would have opened fire by now, since Rangers have very long-range weapons. Maybe they're hiding somewhere else. No, it must only be this one unit. Oh, this is going to be such an anticlimax. We've already killed a quarter of them. Considering everything, these goblin archers are actually doing quite well. Or not goblin archers. Snagger slave archers. I don't know what to say. I'm not going to engage them with any of my other units simply because there's no point in taking the casualties. I'd rather take the casualties on this unit, flank with this unit, and then this unit can regenerate any casualties it takes. The War Riders may take 1 or 2 dead, but the chances are these Dunedains will run. And then the Wargs, I fear, they're also charging into the back. And so... Okay, we got them down to wavering at least. There's only 25 left. There we go. Easy. I will also release the enemies. There's only 7 of them, and it makes me feel good about myself. I have picked up a sword, I believe. Yes, there we are. +1 respect. I'm now a well-meaning warrior, but still prone to barbaric ways. Oh well. Now, technically speaking, we have a spy. If he can open the gates for us, 32% chance of that happening. Then it will be a lot easier to kill them next turn. Unfortunately, we just can't get there in time. Anyway, let's end the turn. Unfortunately for us, Captain Yagdov has been attacked by almost an even number of Dunedain, so this will be a slightly harder battle than your one, Lagbug. One of the things that makes the Rangers so powerful is that this terrain is generally very open, with no forests or cover or hills to hide behind. As we can already see, the Rangers, well, they're in range. And my halberds are going to start losing a lot of orcs very quickly. So that's why I have them in this scattered formation. If we look at the Rangers, they have 6 missile attack, compared to our Snagger archers of 1. We also have 8 melee and 15 defense. Where our halberds have 5 melee and 7 defense. This means that if it wasn't for these Warg Riders here, these halberds would be pretty much dead. The only real reason I'm sending these halberds forward is because the Warg Riders can't kill both the archers and the rangers on their own, and also to distract the rangers and take the archery fire from the Warg Riders. As we can see though, the halberds are getting absolutely massacred by arrow fire. They've already lost half their numbers. I'm not going to close their formation because these local archers really aren't that good. 3 attack, 9 defense though. But between the Warg Riders and everything else, they should break fairly soon. Once that happens, we'll move on to the Rangers and hope that we have enough men left to kill them off as well. Fortunately, the Ranger units are slightly smaller than normal.
They have lost half their men.
But that doesn't really help us much when they all have 6 missile attack.
Remains.
Also, fortunately for us,
Captured the enemy's general.
the AI doesn't use the sharpened stake ability. If they did, then, well, the wolves would have a significantly harder time. In fact, I'm not sure if I have enough wolves left. Oh dear. Let's get these around the flank. Oh, I might actually lose this one. This will be so frustrating if I do. There we go, into their flank and behind them. I'm going to do that just in case it helps. Victory seems certain, and victory seems certain, and the Rangers, they're still counting us steady, but they've lost half their men, and he has completely and utterly... I have no idea what's happening to that one there. He's now just half in the ground. But I think we might win this. Just. With almost no one left. Okay, pull back and we'll do another charge. And get all these halberds up there fighting properly. Yes, I could have done this a lot better. Certainly. There we go. That should finish them off. 11. Come on, 9. Okay, now they're wavering. Finally. Okay, let's pull back and do one more charge.
In our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
Okay, now they're not quite running, they're just moving away from the battle so they can shoot us with arrows again. And I think that messed up my charge AI a little. There we go. This part never gets into the films, does it? You're just running down a handful of Dunedain. Oh no. Come on, lads. They're eager. Oh no, now they're wavering. Now there's only 3 of them left. They're shaken. No, back to wavering. They're eager again. Shaken again. There's a distinct possibility. Oh. There we go, finally. Now, thanks to that battle, we have a man of the hour, Captain Yagdath. We can ignore that. Ilmudis, which is down there, has reclaimed a random 5 province, whatever territory you want to call it. Anyway, back to Yagdath. This means essentially that we switched out a unit of warg riders and halberdiers, whatever, for a general and his bodyguard. If it was just the halberd people, that would be good, but it isn't. We lost the warg riders, so that's quite bad. Anyway, let's move up, and we will begin the siege. Now this is actually quite a scary force, especially with the Dunedain Blade Masters. This is a very, very good and powerful unit. They have, well, the best way to defeat them is to get behind them with archers. Unfortunately, since they'll be up on castle walls or in streets, getting behind them is going to be very, very difficult.
No sleeping here.
Okay, recruitment. Okay, we're getting more reinforcements. We can get another unit of warg riders. Fellows or halberds? That's the question. I go for one of each, who cares? Right, and okay, Radmug, you are going to Shidan.
Come on.
And Nadbug,
Get ready for fighting.
you're going to Litash. And we had more reinforcements moving down to Ladbug. So we have Ladbug, Radmaz, and Natbug. Oh, this is going to get quite confusing. Oh, wait. Damn it, I clicked the wrong one. Okay. Ladbug is going to need the reinforcements. They have to move up, and we just have to hope that Shidan doesn't revolt. More reinforcements for Ladbug. Okay, Ladbug, how are we doing at Fornost? They unfortunately have Blade Masters as well, and we can see, look at this, 9 attack, 18 defense. Experts are hiding in woods, combat bonus in woods. Fortunately there's no woods when you assault a castle. Excellent morale and good stamina. I'm not sure if I can take them. Bearing in mind that there's a good chance that when I attack here, they will gain a garrison from the garrison script. This may give them 1 or 2 more units. Maybe if my spy can open the gates. That unit I can ignore, basically. Which gives them just 1 local militia and 1 blade master. Okay, we can do this, I think. Assuming we don't get yet another crash. You'd better save it before then, just in case. Okay, right. There we go.
No sleeping here.
Come on. Okay, the spy didn't work. And I'm not going to reload just to try to give him another chance, because that's just silly. So we'll attack it next turn. And I think that's all we can do for this turn. Let us end the turn then. Okay, I'm not sure if this is the garrison script or if these are new units, but that's combined is actually a scary force. Do I have Knight Fighter ability? Why do I disrespect prisoners? I always release them. Anyway, no. Okay, right. If we attack this, then these will appear on our flank. And I don't think I can defeat both armies at once. Unless it's out in the open and I can use my war riders. Although that would still be really, really difficult. Okay, I'll have to wait here and hope reinforcements come soon. Gordorf, you had more luck? Well, there doesn't appear to be any extra units here. This is still the scary force that was there before. So that's good, I suppose. The Palantir faction has been destroyed. Mordor likes us a bit more, and Khandun has... Okay. I'm not sure what we want next, really. We'll go for the Slave Hall. And some more units. And let's get these units down to Ladbug as quickly as possible. Oh, no, wait. The Warg Riders should come to me because I don't have any. And the other unit should get to Ladbug. This is because he is besieging closer to the Dunedain territories. And that generally means that the Dunedain are probably marching on him with a fairly large, scary army full of rangers. And that would be bad. Oh, okay, wait. Yes, we can use Lernau. He has a special ability of his own. Although it's a bit hit and miss on whether it's useful or not. And Litash has almost finished building the practice
Ready
range,
for fighting.
which is good because that gives us our best archers. They're not as good as the Dunedain Rangers, but they're still better than all the others. So, no combat this turn, from the looks of it. Okay, let's end the turn. Okay, let's see what's going on. Recruitment complete. The Erigion reclamation has failed. We have finished constructing roads. We will go for the slave pit. That would increase our recruitment slots so we can train more orcs. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Who the hell cares what Sauron thinks? Okay, more units. And more reinforcements moving up. We should probably stop producing all these units at some point soon, as we haven't captured any territory recently, and we don't want to destroy our economy. So I think we will hold off on the units production for now until we capture Bari, Doniak, and Fornost. We'll just leave us Fornost Terrain. Is it? Yes, Fornost Terrain. Ladbug is still besieging. It's going to be another 6 turns. Oh, another 4 turns for me. We will wait for reinforcements to get up near us a bit more. In fact, with some reinforcements here, may be able to draw away this army, and then Ladbug could move in. Meanwhile, we just move everybody up slowly and surely. We should probably actually maybe have Luna travel along our borders down here and set up watchtowers so we can see the inevitable attack from, well, everybody. And I believe that's the end of that turn. Looks like more orcs are joining in this invasion of Dale. We will of course ignore that. And we finish our practice range Litash, and that's given us these with 5 missile attack. So they're good. They're very good. And do we really need a shrine? Why not? So, oh, Orcs and Dale are at war, obviously. Anyway, down here, Ladbug, would you like to explain? Okay. The reinforcements that were outside Fornost have joined up with this army, which is actually very scary. And the only way I could defeat them is if I'm fighting from a castle's walls, which, as luck would have it, I hope to very soon. Well, this turn in fact. I'm not sure if this unit moves up to here will I have enough movement points to attack, so I'm not going to bother. So we'll get all the other units moved up, and then I will launch my attack on Fornost. Okay, that's probably close enough for our first watchtower, and you can see it is actually very useful. Other reinforcements. There we go. And hopefully then, if we are besieged by this Dunedain army in Fornost, our reinforcements can come along and heroically save the day, which is what I believe reinforcements are mostly used for these days. Meanwhile, Gordorf is still being a coward and sitting out here. Well, we'll just leave him at that. So where was I? Fornost, which is over here. Okay, let's hope it doesn't crash again. Okay, I think we've been done over by the garrison script, as it's given them an extra 200 men. So there's no chance we can fight there, and... well, okay, they went up to 500 men, and they have less than 200, so they basically doubled their forces. So, well, I'm screwed. I can't flee. I can break the siege here, lift the siege, and then run away. No, I still can't flee. I don't want to be fighting this army and this army at the same time. In fact, I don't really want to be fighting this army at all. So it looks like the battle for Fornost failed before I could even begin. And I may die next turn. Oh well. Okay, I am pleased to report that I have strategically positioned myself towards the enemy. What do you mean, towards the enemy? Well, I'm technically now closer to the Shirelands and such not. That doesn't quite make sense. Tell me what really happened, ladbag. Okay, we were, fine. We were attacked from behind by the Dunedain. I pressed the withdraw button. My army got lost somehow, and we did not withdraw. Well, we withdrew closer to the enemy and further away from our own territory, because that's what the AI does. Okay, well, there's probably going to be a fairly large Dunedain army trying to ambush you here. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, they've gone south. Okay, I'll have my spy keep an eye on them. Meanwhile, well, you've already started heading north, so head north and link up with me, and we'll take Barry Donny together. And then, once we've got the big Doom army together, we'll march south and take Fornost properly this time. Okay, we've failed another mission. We've constructed garrison quarters here, so we'll go for that one, and we might as well retrain these. We don't pay for them anyway. We don't pay the upkeep on them anyway. Yes, my war riders have arrived. These only have a couple of turns left, and they should soon be starving to death, which is always fun to watch.
Get ready for fighting.
The question is will this army now march on my lands and utterly crush us here? Well, we'll pull the reinforcements together. Lunal can go here and set up a watchtower so we can see, just in case. Even though we have a spy there, but you know, it's always useful to have watchtowers everywhere. And that really isn't going to be an army good enough to hold off that Dunedain army over there. But maybe it can slow them down for a little while. We should have our archers up. And I believe that's all we can do this turn. It's a shame you weren't able to take Fornost, but oh well. Let's end the turn. Okay, we have a new mission to go to all the way over here with our diplomat, and we'll be rewarded with some military units. And I hope to Melkor that it's not a unit of Snagger stalkers, because that would just be really, really annoying. Terms of construction, blacksmith, and Litash, well, they'll eventually get this, which will give us the Rudar, whatever, savages, which are good, decent units, quite orc-like with their big axes and stuff. Orcs like big axes. Right. Reinforcements need to form up here. We have quite a few units. So let's just get everybody together except for Lunal. It really needs to get some towers over there.
Is that what you want? Get ready for fighting.
Actually, this is starting to look like a pretty decent army. It will still die utterly to a ranger army like this one,
Respect you, my enemy.
because arrows and whatnot, but it
We have completed an objective.
yes, anyway. Okay, Ladbug didn't reach me in time, so what'll probably... I'm not going to besiege... I'm not going to assault the fortress, because I don't want them to get their own extra units, and even though they're quite weak, I'm going to hope that they charge out to me, and then this army can crush them in the field of battle. Okay, let's see, we've moved all the armies, production done. Spy can go over here, and he can keep an eye out on this army here. Damn it, that's going to be annoying to take. Well, we'll figure that out, and then we'll capture Barney, this place here, and that can be the end of this session. As I have no idea how long it's been running for, but I think it's been quite a while, and it'll be a fairly large battle for us to end on. Unfortunately, Ladbug won't reach us in time, but oh well. Okay, let's end the turn and have our final battle. Okay, slight change of plans. Whenever I let them sally forth, the game crashes, so I'm going to have to attack them. Unfortunately, this means that they have gained a load of garrison units, and also this sort of small fortress is a pain to attack. Really, this is going to be the biggest slaughter since Bumble got in that barrel and was sent flying over the river and hit all those orcs and just killed like 10 of them, and then his hands popped out with axes in, and then he just slaughtered everyone. This is going to be like that, but even worse. It doesn't look like we can even... this siege tower, because you can't do that wall. You can't do that wall. Can't do that wall. I don't think. Or is this just deployment? Okay, well, we'll leave it there. So yes, we are about to get massacred. It's going to be like Helm's Deep, except a lot worse. So, okay. Who do we have? Oh, this is a stupid group of siege weapons. I should have had some ladders as well. Anyway, let's begin, and we can move up there, and archers can start to give covering fire and whatnot. And I wish we had some trolls with us, or some Balrogs. Did I just roll my R? I've never been able to roll an R. Anyway. Blade Masters, we're gonna have to fight head on. These dudes, we're gonna have to fight head on. We're already taking casualties from bows and whatnot, from the towers. And then we got those dudes, Day volunteers. They're not too bad actually. And another unit of the ranger bodyguards who are already... that's a hefty range on them, if you think about it. Okay, can this get onto... oh, they can go that way. We can go that way. Okay, send it that way. Okay, what's going to be our assault forces then? Whatever we send in is going to take hideous casualties. And we don't actually have that many heavy infantry. Oh dear, I really wish Ladbug was here. this could be quite a tricky fight. I know because it crashed, I could defeat this army out in the open, but sending in the Warg Riders through this gate will just... they will just die hideously. So I'm going to have to send in Captain... I can't even remember his name. Gordbug, Ladov, whoever he was. My archers aren't even in range. They have their ranger units shooting my archers from the middle of the castle, and mine aren't even in range of their dudes on the gate. Fan-bloody-tastic. Okay, our gate's open. We'll go in first with the halberd people, and bodyguards and more marauders. Well, actually, at first will be these marauders. Oh no, these are fellas. Ah, what the hell? Send them in. I don't want them standing out there being shot at. Oh, now some of our archers are in range. Not all of them, no. Okay, maybe if they get into more sort of better lines. Okay, I'm definitely ending this session after this battle, as my throat is really starting to hurt. Although not as much as my orcs are hurting from all these arrows. Did you see what I did there? That was called a segue. Okay, well, let's go and work with me here. Okay, the fellas are stuck in. Those are moving up. They've stopped. So they need to get stuck in as well. Okay, we've drawn off the Dunedain Rangers, which isn't actually that useful. So they can get stuck in. And once they do, I'm going to unleash the Legion. Okay, honestly, I expect these Dunedain Rangers to quite possibly defeat these Marauders. Okay, the halberd people are now in combat. Second units of Marauders are coming in. Okay, lads, unleash the Legion! I really hope that helps other units and not just me, because if it just helps my unit, it's going to be completely wasted. Okay, this is the point now where all our dudes start to die horribly trying to kill off these. I may have to send in my... oh, okay, I do have another unit of Marauders. They can join this unit here. And hopefully the two units of Marauders can cut off these Dunedains and then come out through here and come up behind these Blade Masters and whatnot. At the moment, we've lost a lot more of them. No. Damn this Westeros speech, or whatever you call it. They've killed a lot more of us than we have of them. But that's to be expected. Actually, my halberd people were taken out of halberd mode, so I'll put them back in. They might not be able to form their spear wall, but they might, so it can't hurt, I don't think. Otherwise, now it's just going to be a very slow grind. Okay, I can talk about other stuff though. This will probably be our last session for a few days, as it's Mother's Day tomorrow, and even Orcs celebrate Mother's Day, so we won't be around for this campaign. Yes, so it'll be a few days before our next one. Don't worry though, we will return eventually. Probably next Thursday. As you can see, our orc fellas are almost dead. Marauders down to half strength. Halberds lost a few. These Marauders at 2/3 strength. But they might actually win here. The music is being all dramatic and whatnot. We've got archers firing at these Dunedain, which is actually quite good. So I think we will win. Once we defeat these and come up behind these, we will have then hopefully enough to fight off these. And since this is more open, I may send in my wargs. I'm sure I say that a different time each time I say that. But anyway, yes. Can I unleash the Legion again? No, I can only do it once. Oh wow, okay. So, I said about Mother's Day. No more announcements. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your mother, all that sort of stuff. And I did not think this one would take this long, to be honest. I wish they'd just give up already. Although, actually... Oh, the casualties are now... Well, the casualties in terms of percentages are now even, but I outnumber them 2 to 1. So in terms of bodies killed, it's 2 to 1. These guys are here, so we can start moving them up to the wall. And these Dunedain are almost dead. So this force here just has to hold out for another minute or two. They might not be able to manage it, because as you can see, they are taking casualties. But I expect the halberd, at least. And I'll send in my other 30 halberds. And what the hell, I'll join the fight myself. This force here does have the Angmar bodyguards, which, as I said, are very similar to the Gun Guardians. They're a good unit. Not as good as some of the bodyguard units, but still pretty damn useful. Anyway, so they've won. 50 unit. That was actually a fairly even fight. And these guys are starting to magically teleport through the wall, which is a good skill for any orc to have. If we'd have had it at Helm's Deep, it would have been a completely different battle. Okay, so let's flank these guys, and let's win this one. And then we've managed to, in the past hour and a half, capture one whole settlement. Yay for us! Actually, now would be a good time to unleash the Legion. Oh, okay, they've moved away from the centre. At least, yes, one unit has. And they've moved out here. Let's see how good these Dunedain volunteers really are. Am I still marching up? Okay, I can go and fight these one-on-one. In terms of units, it's one-on-one, obviously. I do like the music. And I hope we can continue using it, otherwise I'm going to have to hum or whistle instead. And you don't want that. There goes one of my human lieutenants. There's 2 of them with every orc unit, just to... I don't know why, but they're there, they must be quite good. And have we won yet? Okay. Almost 60% killed, so in terms of numbers killed, they're still winning. There's still one Blade Master out. He's broken and fighting to the death. So hopefully this really won't take much longer. These Dunedain volunteers aren't up. It's actually quite sad for the enemy to send them to their deaths. This is kind of a reverse of what usually happens to us orcs, as we're just sent out hopeless battles and just die by the thousands, but instead it's these volunteers who are dying needlessly. When will the killing end? Okay, we've almost even, in terms of simple numbers, the amount killed by both sides. But this is definitely not the absolute slaughter I was dreading. My archers are taking actually stupid amounts of casualties because I've left them too close, so I should have withdrawn them a long time ago. This is certainly a mistake of mine. Hopefully we definitely will have enough units, especially once Ladbug gets here, to defend from that ranger army, and maybe even march out onto the field of battle and fight the ranger army one-on-one, as I've kept my archers pretty much together and kept my wargs together. So now it's just killing off the last of them. The only decent unit they have left are their bodyguards, which are a fairly small unit. 9 attack, 19 defense, which is actually the equivalent to us. 9 attack, we're 22 defense, but obviously we don't have the bows, but we do outnumber them 2 to 1. Oh, and they have big axes, because of course if there's one thing you think of, Day and Aragorn and the other ones, one began with H, didn't he? You think of axes. So this looks like it's going to be it now. His bodyguard should make short work of these defenders, volunteers, whatever they're called, corpses to be. And then we're just going to mob them. Not much more I can say. Well, of course, I hope you've enjoyed it. And hopefully next time we'll make a lot more progress and fight some really epic battles against the Dunedain. This really has just been the initial skirmishes. Okay, can I flank them with anything? Anybody? Okay, you can flank this way. And whatever your name is, you can flank the other way. And we now we have to get to 90% before we double in the simple amount of bodies. Problem is these units, as they're in the square, won't break even if we do flank them. But you know, what else can you do? I hope you can hear me over the sound of the music. If not, then this has been a huge waste of both our times. It'll be something like that if we get a copyright claim. I will record it as sort of the songs of Lord of the Rings hummed by me, and Ladbug will be one of and then I'll mix it together so we both harmonise, and I'll just put that on a big loop throughout the entire thing. Oh dear, Melkor, my voice. I can't take much more of this. Come on, just surrender. Please, just give up. We're orcs and we have actually killed equal number to you. How? You can't win. Don't throw your lives away uselessly. We want to kill Sauron as much as you do. We're not that evil. I know I have like a full bar in the fear dread thing, which I think means I eat my own babies. But honestly, I'm a good orc. We do exist. well, okay, we must exist. In fact, I should go into my thoughts on orcs and evil and Tolkien at some point, but just not right now, because I have to catch a train to go see my mother. She's in Condom at the moment, and that's quite far away. Oh, the volunteers are dead, I believe, and it's just down to these bodyguards. You know what, I don't want to die at this point by a random bodyguard. So, actually, he can die, I don't care about him. Because, well, you know, if I died right now, I'm going to be very angry. Come on, just hurry. Oh, I can speed it up. This might kill my graphics card. Oh, phew, that's that guy down. Okay, this might kill my graphics card. And if it hasn't yet, this will. Come on. It's 4 of them left. 3, 2. We technically killed 100% of them. And there we go. Right. I'm going to end it now. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again next time. And we did actually lose less than they did. Yes. We still lost half the army, but still, that's good news. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.